what's going on, guys? Let's do this problem ready. The question is asking determine the support reaction at the fixed support point A. So first of all, we have to calculate force of A and the moment around A. So these are the two things we have to calculate. So in this case, if you see, we have two forces right here. This is straightforward; it's acting along the x-axis, but this is not in one axis, right? So we have to calculate that one. So let's say this is F1. So if you see, it has vertical component like z component and the y component. This doesn't have any x component because this is in this direction, right? So to find this one, what I had to do is I had to use the sine theta and cos theta. So if you see the sine theta, the cos theta is going to give us the y direction. So cos theta is going to be 4 over 5. So I can say 400 times, and it's a positive because it's along the positive y direction, right? So it's going to be positive y. So we can say 400 times cos theta is going to be 405. 405. So we put ijk for, so I is going to be x-axis, j is going to be y-axis, and k is going to be my z-axis. So in this case, this is y-axis. Therefore, I put j here. And now I have to calculate the z-axis. Z-axis is going to be sine theta. Sine theta is going to be opposite of hypotenuse. And also, if you see, this is going downside, so it's going to be negative 400 times opposite over hypotenuse is going to be 3 over 5, and that's going to be k because it's z direction, right? So that's k. And now we had to, this is f1. Now we have to calculate f2. F2 is going to be straightforward because it's going along the x-axis, so I can say it's 200i. So f2 is going to be equal to 200i. If I simplify this first one, this comes out to be, so 5 times 8 is 400, so 80 times 4 is going to be 360j, and 5 times 400 divided by 5 is going to be 80 times 3, which gives us 240. So this is going to be 240k. And f2 is calculated, f1 is calculated. Now we can find the reaction force. So we have to find f. So we have first equate this one to reaction force. Reaction force is going to be equal to fa plus this one, f1 plus f2. So f1 I can write this one as 360j minus 240k plus 200i, and this is equal to 0 because this is in equilibrium. And if our purpose is to find the fa, so if I want to find the fa, I have to bring the others to the other side. So that will become minus, I write in the order ijk, so this is going to be minus 200i, then minus 300j, then we are going to have plus 240k. So these are the three values we are going to get for force of A. That's the question, right? That's one of the question. And the second one is we have to find the moment around A. So to calculate moment around A, so let's see. So to calculate moment, we know the force, but we have to know the distance. So let's find the point vector. So in this case, we are going to have two directions. So one is going to be in this location because this is pulling this object this way. So this doesn't make any movement on x-axis, but this will create movement for y. So this is, let's say this R2. R2 is going to be equal to 6 feet long, therefore it's going to be 6. We know the y is j, so 6j. And this location is located at 2 feet away from the x-axis. It's in the negative direction, so it's going to be negative 2i. Let's call this one R1. So negative 2i plus, also if you see, this is 6 feet away from the y-axis, so it's going to be 6j. So these are the 2 point vectors we have. Now we have to find the moment. To find the moment, we have to create an equation. So let's see. So if I take moment around A, so let's see, this is positive, and so therefore ma is going to be there, and also we are going to have R1. The forces are two different forces. So in this case, we have to do the cross product to calculate the sum of the forces. So in this case, I arrange this one into ijk order. So ijk. So since we have two forces right here, I have to write it two times, and this we are going to add both of them together. So ijk right here. Then first I write the r. So in this case, we have r1, that's minus 2i and 6j. So it's going to be minus 2, 6. This is going to be 0. And r1 we have f1 force is 360j, 360j, and minus 240k, and we have 0i. And the next one we have 6j. So 6j is going to be here, and the others are going to be 0. And also we have force, that's 200i, so it's going to be 200 right here, others are going to be 0. So now let's do the cross multiplication. So MA is going to be MA itself. To calculate the, so first of all I have to calculate I. So let's close this one and multiply. So in this case, this is going to be 6 times minus 240 is going to be minus 1440. So minus 1440, and this doesn't give anything. So now let's calculate j. J is going to be minus 240 times 2, and since this is negative, y is going to be negative. So we x minus y plus c. That's how the cross product goes. So in this case, this is going to be minus. Since even if this multiplies in plus, this is going to be minus. Minus 240 times 2 is going to be 480. So it's going to be minus 480. So this is I, this is j. And now we have to calculate k. K, if I close this one, minus 2 times 360 is going to be minus 720, right? 720. That's going to be k. And now let's calculate this side. So if I close I, there's nothing here. J, nothing here. K, 200 times 6. 200 times 6, and it's in the negative direction, so it's going to be negative 1200 k. And that's all we have to find. And this is, so let's see, we made everything correct. So 1440, 480. Then we have, okay, wait a minute. So 360 times. So I'm calculating k right here. So k is 360 times 2, 740. Is it 360 or 320? So 5 times 80, 80 times 2 is going to be 160. So this, I made a mistake right here. This is 320. So this is 320. Therefore, this is going to be 320. 320. So this comes out to be 640. 600. So 640k and 1480. Others are correct. When you multiply, others won't make any mistake. So these are the things, and therefore the final answer is going to be, so all of them are equal to 0 because it's in equilibrium. Therefore this is going to be, we can say MA is equal to, so if I find MA, I have to bring everything to the other side, so it's going to be plus. In this case, minus. So if I take the other side, it's going to be plus 1440 I, and this is going to be plus 480 J, and I have to add them together, so it's going to be 1840k, and it's going to be positive 1840k, and it's going to be positive, and the unit is going to be pounds foot pounds. So foot pounds, and this is going to be pounds. And that's all about it. We have calculated MA and FA, and that's how it's done. I hope you guys like this video. See you next time.